Simp, incel, virgin. Three of the most offensive words known to man, at least according to Twitch. Twitch banned those three words on their platform, but for why? They're not offensive to any sane person. They might be offensive to people with an unhealthy internet addiction, but that's not a problem. We shouldn't be focused on making those types of people more welcome on the internet. We should be making them feel more unwelcome. They need it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Twitch banned a few words from their platform, and it's the start of hopefully a hilarious downfall. And hey there, before I start going into it, I'm just going to ask you, please subscribe if you have not already. Right here is the amount of people who watch my videos that aren't subscribed. It's a big number, and I'd really appreciate it if you made that number smaller. Thank you. Now, please enjoy the rest of the video. So right off the bat, Twitch banned Minx for saying simp, incel, and virgin, which is hilarious to me. Minx is a pretty popular streamer. She probably brings in a good bit of revenue. I mean, she is one of the larger ones on the platform, and I think banning her for, anything so minor such as this is stupid. I mean, seriously, she was banned for a week for saying the funny words. Now, I'm going to call back to something. You guys remember Alinity, the streamer? You know, the one who threw the cat?
Milo!
Yeah, well, at one point on Twitch, she accidentally showed nip, and she got banned for a single day. The only reason I can think of for the wild difference in punishment there is, of course, money. Alinity was definitely bringing in more money at the time than Minx was now, so they decided, hey, if Alinity is giving us a lot of money, we shouldn't ban her for too long. We need that revenue. And also, I mean, they probably wanted Alinity to show a little something, so they weren't going to complain. I mean, like, seriously, Twitch admins definitely wanted to see Alinity's tits. There's no way they wanted to punish her. Well, maybe they did, but in a different sense. So this banning of the words simp, incel, virgin, they have to have been effective, right? I mean, they banned a popular streamer for 7 days. People have to be taking it seriously. Nah. No, in fact, the use of the word simp on Twitch reportedly grew 97% after the ban. So, wow, you're telling me that doing something as stupid as banning basic insults wasn't taken seriously? There's just no way. People on the internet would never treat something like that as a joke, right? This was obviously an idiotic move by Twitch, who I think still needs to understand their target audience, their target demographic. Twitch is for video games. It's for gamers. Gamers will throw out any insult in the book when it comes time for it. You hear all the stories of you would never last in a COD lobby because people were willing to throw out the most offensive slurs just because they got killed. What? So you can't expect them to adhere to you banning a very not good insult. Like, it's not even a good insult either. Like, you call somebody a simp. It just sounds so cringy. You're punishing yourself by using the word simp more than Twitch will punish anybody who says it and gets banned. Twitch has gotten criticism for banning black people who say the N-word on stream. Like, seriously, I guess I can understand, because if, you don't have the face cam on, then it is a slur, it is offensive. So I guess that one is understandable. But this move, this banning of people is so dumb. Insults are the backbone of society. The fact that they banned mean words is a sign of terrible things to come. Let's face it, simp, incel, virgin, those are directed at the audience of, well, the popular term for them is titty streamers. Female streamers who show up, stream just chatting, and show a lot of cleavage. And that's about all. Twitch admins have been accused of being preferential to these types of streamers before, and so this move is definitely not helping Twitch's case. I mean, it shows just how much, how out of touch Twitch is with, like, their audience. Because a move like this is it just doesn't make sense. Because even though it's three minuscule words, it's like, why ban them? There's no reason to ban them. People get offended by anything. I know there are some things that are a lot more offensive than others, and they ban the stuff that needs to be banned. Ban the slurs, keep the insults. The insults are fine. Game chat was invented so you can insult your opponents. And even then, it's such a minuscule insult, and most of the time it kind of rings true. I can understand not wanting to be called a virgin or an incel. Those are bad terms. Bad terms. I don't want to be called those. But then again, I can just not be called those. I can just say, "Oh, I'm being called an incel by this person. I am going to leave." It's like, at what point do you decide that, like, with anonymity, people are just always going to be mean and say mean things? You should just let him go at it. I've recently made the decision on social media to stop trying to be nice and just to be an asshole, because it's a lot more fun. Being mean on the internet is just part of it now, and you can't let yourself get too caught up in it. So yes, they're mean words, but you shouldn't let yourself be affected by mean words, and Twitch shouldn't have to ban mean words because people were getting so upset over them. Like, I really think that this is a bad move on their part, because now it shows that they're willing to ban any words that are mean, and at some point you go too far with that, and you can only react with PogChamp, and that's the only thing you can put in chat. Unfortunately, Twitch is pulling in enough money to not be going down anytime soon, but hopefully that does change. YouTube obviously has a decent live streaming platform. They have their fair share of large streamers on there, but I think if they were to spend like just a month, a couple months, just trying their hardest to revamp their live streaming features and just retool them and try to rework them so that way they can market it better, that would be enough to take down Twitch. Obviously, revenue sharing is also a big part. I think there is a 70-30 split on super chats for YouTube, so not a lot of people like that whole aspect, which is why they probably don't switch over to YouTube instead of Twitch. But I do think if YouTube reworks their live streaming system and reworks their revenue system for live streaming, they could take over Twitch pretty easily, because moves like this are not helping Twitch in the slightest, but they are definitely helping YouTube. People thought something like this would happen with Mixer when Fortnite streamers got upset with Twitch and signed multi-million-dollar deals with Mixer, which then was shut down. I guess Bill Gates wasn't willing to pour enough money into it to let it succeed like Bezos was. But I do think YouTube is better off than Mixer is, for sure. So I think YouTube definitely could take over Twitch, which is weird to say, but I don't know. I think the monopoly that is Google could expand even further. And if Twitch continues in this direction, then it's only a matter of time before somebody else takes over the live streaming audience. So that's going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. As always, Twitch is dumb. Big dumb doo-doo heads. Follow my Twitch. The link is in the description. So yeah, thank you guys. Go ahead and watch another video if you want. I'll see you all in the next one, except I won't actually see you because I can't.